Hi, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about aging. And what I want to talk about is aging gracefully, whatever that means, or should you just look as young as you feel? And to that, I want to talk about hair, particularly my hair. So about 18 months ago, I decided to go from blonde, which I had been for a number of years, maybe 6 or 7, to platinum blonde. And when I say platinum blonde, I mean just more of a white blonde. And I did it because I thought from a fashion sense or a trend that it would be a cool and fun thing to do. And while I loved it when I got it done, I loved the color. I realized that when I went out in the world with it, that it actually did get me noticed for a seat on the subway. That's right. All of a sudden, I went white and started to get all these offers for a seat on the train or a seat on the subway, a seat on the metro that I had never gotten before, short of when I walked with a cane for a little while for an injury. But and I was like, I'm not that old. Every time somebody offers me a seat, I'm very grateful for the offer. I think it's very nice that still happens. But thank you. I just actually came from a performance where I danced for 15 minutes doing a high cardio Indian Bhangra style performance, and I'm good. I don't need your seat. But I realized all they would see is the white hair, and whatever youth I thought I was projecting was just this hair is really getting in the way. And so I've made the decision that I'm going to change back. I'm going to not have this color anymore because it makes me now feel old, and I just don't feel old. I know it's a bit of a contradiction, and let me be very clear. For all of you out there who have embraced the gray or decided not to color your hair anymore, during COVID, I know a lot of people stopped coloring their hair because they just, couldn't get a hold of a color that they needed, or just decided to use the time that, growing your hair out once you colored it can be a long and tedious and sometimes ugly process. So, I'm good with that. Like if that's where you go, if that's where you went and you're happy with that decision, you like the way you look, and more importantly, you look at yourself in the mirror and you like how you look and you like how you feel. I embrace that 100%. But for me, I was feeling fine until people started to think that I was much older than I am. And I am 63 years old, and I don't, that's not a secret, right? So I am not going to, I'm not going to age gracefully. I do sometimes want to say to people, like, do you not see this? Do you not see this root up here? Like, I don't know. I guess I can't be walking around doing this all day. But, I recently, a couple months ago, a friend of mine, we were chatting, and she knew me as a blonde. She also knew me years ago. I was a reddish auburn color, and we were talking about our hair and aging. We're all around the same age, early 60s, early to mid 60s. And she said, oh, I'm just going to, even though it's a pain in the neck and it's expensive, I'm going to continue to color my hair. I'm not ready to go let all my gray come in and go natural. And she was like, I really, I applaud you for doing that. And I'm like, who is she talking to? I was like, hey, this isn't my did you think this was natural? I'm like, no, this comes out of a bottle. I do this by choice. Do you not see these roots? So even my friends sorry, I'm going like this to turn the page of my notes. Even my friends, I'm like, I did not do this naturally. So I have decided that I do think that having all white hair, or even salt and pepper, depending, I do think that it can make you look older than you are. And that's okay if you're okay with it. But for me, I'm not okay with it. I I don't really want your seat on the subway. Thank you very much. So I'm going to change my hair color, and haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to do. The New Year's approaching in about 6 weeks. So I am actually getting my hair done tomorrow, and I will do this platinum color one more time, just to ride out the year with it, and discuss with my hairdresser making a change now to some other color. Now, that said, I don't want you to think that I don't have any gray hair. I do. In the front, I actually have all of this area in the front of my hair is actually white, right on the frame of my face. But beyond that, I have a bit. It's quite salt and pepper, actually, more pepper still than salt. But so I do have to be able to pick a color that will help me manage the grays that I have coming in. But I've decided that I'm not going to be platinum anymore, no matter how cool I think it looks. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. In a world of ageism, and in a world where women are, we're kind of cast aside in many respects in the workplace, for sure, by how old we are, let alone by how old we look. I think that you should be whoever you want to be. And if coloring your hair makes you feel good about yourself and like the way you look, color your hair. If you want to be gray and not color your hair anymore, be gray and don't color your hair. It's all about what's right for you. And I've come to the conclusion that it's really not right for me anymore. So I've decided I'm going to be fabulous just with a different color. So if you think you have a good color in mind for me, do feel free to leave me your comments on it, what you think I should maybe change my color to. I'd appreciate that. I've got about 6 weeks before I do that final color change. And if you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. There's buttons down there somewhere for you to do that. I appreciate you tuning in. We'll do some more videos on aging and ageism, and how we feel as women getting older in the home, in the family life, in the workplace, and amongst our friends as well. So stay tuned. There'll be more. You'll see me with a new color soon enough, and some other videos in the meantime. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.